Blah, 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 blah. What's going on today, everybody? We're back in the fish room, and on today's video, we are going to be cleaning up this tank a little bit. We're going to be doing some trimming. A lot of that moss is going to be going away, and I'm going to kind of show you guys how I trim that tank up. I've never trimmed that tank up before. The only thing I've ever trimmed up is the pound of moss that's just hanging there. So yeah, I've never trimmed it up before. We're gonna trim all the grass like it's mowed. We're gonna get that all nice and trimmed up. And I think we might even add a little bit of pearl weed somewhere in there just to give it a little more texture. So yeah, let's try and trim this tank now. First things first, we're gonna start trimming our moss. Hopefully we can trim away all that hair algae that's stuck in this moss. That's kind of my plan. That's kind of why I want to trim all this up, so we can hopefully get rid of that dreaded hair algae. So I just start hacking, man, because this stuff grows back so well. I just start hacking at her. We get right down to the middle. There's no rhyme or reason how I'm hacking it. I'm just hacking right in the middle because it's such a thick mop. Basically, I'm cutting this thing in half. I'm giving it a nice haircut. It kind of feels like cutting hair. Kinda. I mean, what I would think cutting hair is like, right? Look at that. Just covered in hair algae. We're not going to reuse any of it. We're just going to pitch it. I would keep it and put it in other tanks. But, yeah, it's just covered in hair algae. And I can't stand hair algae. I need to get me some fish that eat the hair algae. Put it down in the comments. What fish are really good at eating hair algae? Because I would not mind some of them bad boys just hanging around so I can move them from tank to tank to kind of clean house. So yeah, I'm just going to get this trimmed up. You guys enjoy. Now that we got all that trimmed away, let's start trimming our grass down. We might take a couple sprigs out because I know the boys wanted a couple sprigs. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try and trim this grass and just see what happens, because I've never trimmed it before and I'm sure it's going to get real messy. Well, it floats to the top, that helps. Get her trimmed nice and down for us here. How low is too low? I have no idea. We're going to learn together. This is a first for me. Not bad, not bad. Let's kind of get over here. It's kind of tough to see, I'm not going to lie. There's some big long pieces here. It's hard to see. Oh, we're knocking rocks over. There she goes. All right, let's see if I can't get back in here. There's a whole bunch of Java fern just laid down in here, trying to get it pulled out. Kind of dirty in the tank up, but that's all right, it'll all settle. A Java fern just taking over the bottom. That cleaned out a little bit. Man, it literally does feel like grass too. If you guys wanted to know, it feels like grass. No! Stay, buddy. Thank you. It's dwarf sag. It takes over, let me tell you. All right, I'm going to take a net and clean the top because the top has all our clippings of our grass just floating on top. So we're just going to net that all out. We're going to be netting for a while, but all good. All good. All right. We're going to let that water clear, and then we'll plant some pearlweed. Actually, before we do that, the foreground's clear enough to where I can show you guys how I'm going to pluck some of these out. So what you're going to do, you're just going to try and grab by the base and just slowly wiggle it out, and your roots should come with you. You start at the base of one, like mother plant. Just softly wiggle it, and it should come on out. You got a little bit of patience here. It goes a long way. Because then the boys will have some nice roots to start with. Just going to be very gentle. Nice and slow. Look at that. Look at the chain still on it. I'll break it from, look at that. We got four individual pieces here. 5 if you want to count that little guy. All right, so what we're going to do, we're just going to let that float for right now, and we're going to go for this section right here. We'll get a couple of them so they got nice starters. Like I said, just take your time trying to wiggle these guys out so you get the whole root ball. I don't know if we have any chain to this one. Yep. 1 and 2. Do a couple more. All right, we got a nice little spot open here for us for some pearlweed. We'll start at that corner, and that pearlweed will just spread like wildfire. Let's go get some. Now the thing is, with this pearlweed, I don't have a lot. I mean, all I have is just this little sprig here. Not a whole lot. I am going to go try and scrounge for some more. But I think if we get this guy planted, I'm hoping we can get it to grow extremely well in here. Let's go see if I can go scrounge up some more. I did get a couple more little pieces. I don't know how much they'll help us, but I did get some. Try and get it packed down in there. We're probably just going to wait for that tank to clear up, and I'll kind of show you guys what it looks like I'll probably show you guys what it looks like tomorrow, and then we'll get the full effect. So, let's just wait for it tomorrow. All right, it's a couple days now. I forgot that I didn't make an outro to this video, so it's probably almost a week now. But I'm going to show you how the guppy tank's looking now. Here she is. Beautiful. Still got that hair algae right there that I can't seem to get rid of. But we got our pearl weed planted right down in there, which is doing all right. It's got some decent height. You can actually see a little baby. See if it can go to it. You see that little baby right there? That's actually from the pearl weed. That little itty titty baby right there. But yeah, that is, I also did pull some dwarf out for different tank planting. Tank aquascape. So yeah, this is kind of the finished product of trimming the guppy tank. We still got that hair algae. I don't know what to do with it. I could throw some algae fix in there. Just a little dabble do ya. But yeah, that's the guppy trimming / cleaning tank. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.